Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me... After all, Master is...
Sorry, Shen.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this,
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled.
Got it. Although I don't know quite...
Great! Well, but before we do that, after all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts... Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Byron! And hey! People Paimon doesn't know?
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Wait, I know you. You're the one who fought against the Fatui and Osile. Pleased to meet you. I'm Beto, Captain.
Beto? Are you here to join the Jade Chamber contest?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset.
Huh. So even though it's rare...
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler. I'm sure you've heard of them before. And this is... sorry, I'm... Shenhe. I am their... friend. Good to meet you. Well, Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed...
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about, to be honest with you all. I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ning... Wow. So Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe.
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her win.
In that case... Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be instead of competing against each other, we could work together. Sounds great, but
The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, how'd I do? Is that what you had?
Precisely.
Huh. Okay then. All right, I'll go first. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult.
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers.
Wonderful. We'll split. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go. By the way, what question are you... I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent... Ooh, what's the opera called? The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it. It's called The Divine... Astra. Thank you for complete... Ad Astra.
Hello. Are you here for something off the shelf? Or do you need some...
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called...
Of course I have.
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weapon...
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, sorry. My brain's finally... So, you're the types of ore need...
No, we were...
If I remember correct, it could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find... Of course, it's...
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly, and I hear the view that perhaps it can give me some inspiration.
I should open a store.
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look, no wonder the legend of the
Divine what's the story about?
It's the story of a girl.
Cool.
The legend first arose in that village. The wife was out the vile and vicious monster.
What a nasty piece.
But the monster was just while they were discussing whose child.
No.
Unbeknownst to anybody, her extraordinary ability, and so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke.
I really like this story, but I personally think that perhaps the little girl was... I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is...
I've never considered that, but opera is always an interpretation of the... When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose...
I think it's a great...
Well, it sure inspired Paimon. Let's go get ourselves some stars. The night is cold. This should be enough star splinter iron. Now we just need to find that subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse... Huh. He didn't...
Hello, sir. We were just passing...
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Shenhua, Yunjin.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's
Shenhe.
Shin. You're alive. I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium, but this place is deserted now.
Huh? You know this?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shen.
Okay, then let's...
What's this? So, now that I think about it, she does behave. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. According to this text, the divine damsel, and she didn't volunteer. She was... Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand what... Oh, it looks like my fault. So it seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent deity using a magic incantation. His obsessive yearning for his deceased wife. Still, I do wonder what the...
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium. Let's have a look over there.
Give up.
This is it! So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount... Let's go back and tell Shenhua...
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adeptus from a merchant passing by. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. Well, we all know how that story ended. I bring flowers back here every year.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, there is nothing he wouldn't have done for...
Do you still...
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound... So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if...
It must have been so tough for you.
Shenhua, we're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. I'll tell you more about the old...
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhua, look. This tells us how to find Subrosium.
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk just now. In the village, we found your...
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but...
It's okay. I like... My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly... So, I hope that one day I might... But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder...
Don't worry. I believe... In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person...
Shenhua! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! Like we can't let someone else beat us too...